out on an exploratory mission today. Wasn't really planning on filming, but I have had a very slow outing thus far, absolutely nothing. But I just saw a really big drum, a bull drum, and I didn't get him to bite, but I kind of ran over him, so I think that boogered things up. But all I have with me is really trout tackle. I've got a 2500 series spinning reel with some 15-pound braid on it and a medium action rod. That's the best I got. I got some 30-pound fluorocarbon leader I just put on there, and a jig head that'll handle it if I do hook one. I'm hoping I can find another. It might have just been a fluke, but I'm gonna throw the camera on and do some more exploring and keep my eyes peeled for another one of those fish. The good news is if I do hook one, the water's cold, so if I gotta fight him for half the day until I get my hands on him, that's okay. He's not gonna die. We'll see how it goes. Finally just found some bait. I couldn't quite tell what it was, but it was a good sized school of bait fish up shallow, so I haven't seen any bait up until right now. That gives me a lot of confidence that I might find some fish, because besides that, I've fished some pretty good looking areas and have not had a bite yet. So I think I just need to keep covering water, but that's a good sign, and I'm hoping that means I am not far from where I need to be to catch something. Dadgummit. Okay, I think I finally found some drum, but I'm having a hard time in this wind, so I'm just gonna try to stake the kayak down here and just hang out, see if I can get my bait in front of one that I see or that I don't see. It doesn't have to be sight fished, even though that would be preferred. But yeah, I think I just spooked like 2 or 3 of them right here. Although I don't see them anymore now. I don't think it was the same fish doing laps. That seems unlikely. Got one. Well, I'm gonna say I found some. Got that one just blind fishing. Must be a good little zone. Couldn't tell you why it's good, but there we go. Caught a red. It's not the 40-incher I saw earlier. Oh yeah, I see them swimming around everywhere. I'm about to get to catching them. Gonna unhook him. Slide him back in there. He's gonna go, oh my gosh, yeah. My bait's messed up and they're literally swimming around me. Let's see if we can get that one. Yep. Found them. Had to go looking around the whole time. Oh my gosh, they're here. Found them. The redfish have been located. Just took some time. Oh my gosh, they are running everywhere right now. I can see, I don't know if you can see them. There's like 4 or 5 of them right there. Just gonna unload this guy. Put him back. Let's see how long this takes. Oh, that looks like a nice one right there. And drop that on him. Twitch. Twitch. Oh, he might have been wise to it. Oh my gosh, there's so many right here. I don't know how many fish there actually are right here. Wow, that's a lot of fish. I'm using a 30-pound test leader, so I can kind of just manhandle them as long as they don't rub me on anything. Oh, this is pretty cool. Okay, get my jerk shad reorganized here. I got some water droplets on the lens. Let's get rid of those. I can see one right there. I can see there's redfish everywhere. Oh, I have a topwater rigged up. That's what I need to do. I'm gonna make one cast with a topwater. Clean that lens off. I don't know if they're gonna come up for it or not, but we're gonna see what exactly they think about it. I mean, there's enough of them here that it might work, and they're pretty aggressive. So let's see. I'm just gonna make probably one cast with it. And if they don't eat it, that's gonna be pretty telling of them not being in the mood to eat a topwater. Oh gosh, they're all over it. Got him. Obviously I got him. Oh, it's a bluefish. Oh no, yeah it is. What the heck? Don't bite me off. Don't take my bait. Wow, what the heck? It's a ginormous bluefish. That's kind of weird. I have braid trebles on this one too. I might save him for bottom fish bait. I don't know. We'll probably just let him go. Wow, yeah, that is not what you expect to see. Let's not get eaten here. Okay, he's unhooked. That bluefish probably, I'm not gonna turn him upside down because, yeah, I didn't want to handle him any more than I had to. They can cause problems. Wow, that was interesting. Yeah, that was probably at least a 22-inch bluefish. I don't know if there were bluefish zipping around or if that was redfish, because I had a few different fish biting my bait. But I think I'm gonna go back to the, oh my gosh, what was that? That almost looked like a trout. Whoa, okay, we're not changing just yet. Yeah, not gonna change. Wow, I don't know what that was. I don't know what, yeah. It didn't look like a bluefish. It didn't have a forked tail. I might have run out of my redfish school. I don't really know. But it seemed like there were plenty of redfish. I haven't stood up to see if they're still rolling around here or not. But man, that topwater bluefish was cool, even if it was a bluefish. Okay, let's make one cast with the subsurface lures here. We'll bust out the medium light. I'm gonna make a short cast. Let's go right there. Not far. Yep. Yeah, these redfish do not want to hit topwater, which is not a huge problem, considering it takes about one cast to get bit. Gonna stick him in the net here. All right. Many, many fish at this spot. That one's a little smaller than the other ones. I'd say he's probably about 20 inches. Smaller redfish there. Here's 5, 4, 3. Oh, another redfish. Can we believe that? Many, many redfish. This is quite enjoyable. Nobody around, all by myself. Catching as many fish as I want to catch. Hopefully he doesn't get snagged. No, he's good. I don't really have any cool baits that I can bring, that I can throw. Kind of just my standard inshore stuff is all I have with me, because it was more of an exploratory mission. Hopefully I'm far enough away from the camera. Yeah, little jerk shad. And all I have to do is cast right there, twitch it a couple times. I should get bit. Yeah, oh, I missed them. It's the first cast I've made into that area and haven't come up with a fish. Let's go right back, see if there's another. Something tells me there is. Yeah, I didn't even have to, okay. We get a real one? Or just an angry one? Oh, we'll never know. We will never know. Wonder if I can work it fast and get one. So far it's seeming like no. They don't like the fast retrieve. I got it a little close to the kayak when I let it hit the bottom. There's a lot of fish here. I'm trying not to make it seem too easy, because I know where I can throw if I want to get one every cast. But I'm kind of easing into it. That's a little baby there. I mean, they're like, I think there's one right there. I think they followed him in. Can't really tell. Now let's throw back over there. The little ones are up there, or the little ones are the only ones that are dumb enough to bite now. My line is in behind his gill plate. I don't like that. I don't know how many that is. A few. Let's try out there, see if there's a bigger one out there. Wow, I mean, I can't even move it a lot of the time. They've got it as soon as it hits the bottom. Feels like I have some grass on my bait maybe, so they might not bite it when it's looking goofy like that. Huh? My bait was okay. Making a long cast. I would imagine that some of these fish have to have been pushed off. Yeah, I just had a bite out there. Snagged. Got some structure out here. I'm not going over there to retrieve my bait. But I would say that the reason these fish are here is because of that structure. Don't know what it is. Might be oysters, might just be some rock. But put that rod up because I lost my leader. Go back to the heavier jig head. This is what I started with. I had it rigged up just for strictly sight fishing. It's a 1/4 ounce jig head, 30-pound leader, just because I saw that really big drum earlier. It's surprising that these fish aren't moving. They haven't gone anywhere. All right, there he goes. I'm gonna stand up for a minute, so I'm gonna cut that camera off and you're just going to the chest camera for now. See what we got here. How far away are they? How big is this school? That's a very long cast there. Oh my gosh, I see one right there. Wow. A lot of fish here. Got some crud on my bait. I want a sight fish one. Oh, look at him right there. Oh, he didn't like that. He kind of spooked. Probably from the human standing up, staring at him. I guess the school must just be right here. I think I can kind of see them. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I can kind of see them in the water over there. How cool. How cool is this? Go to the same spot. Doink. That one's a little better there. Look, he's been in a gill net warrior right there. But he survived. On bottom, 1 twitch, 2 twitch, 3 twitch, 4? 4 twitches. Bite's slowing down. Oh man. This is some fun stuff. What should I do? What kind of cool baits do I have that I can tie on? I have a few treble hook lures. Let's get some leader. Ooh, we're not gonna try this, but I have another bait that's similar to it. I don't want to take that one out of the package. I'll get these out too. And I'm gonna probably get this out to try because I've been curious about the hookup ratio on this, so I'm gonna maybe tie that on in a little bit. Give these fish a minute to rest. Okay, probably gonna edit this part a little bit so you don't have to watch me tie an FG knot, but depending on how long this video is, you might get to watch me tie an FG knot. I'm just gonna pull out a few feet of leader here. Almost done. One more set of 12 wraps. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. This is 17-pound test leader, which is heavier than what I used to fish for trout. This is my trout rod, medium light, but I've been experimenting and 17 pounds seems to get bit just as well as anything else, and it's got a little bit of abrasion resistance, which I don't mind because some of the places I fish for trout have some oysters, and I just don't like retying if I don't have to. 3 half hitches. Cut the tag, and 3 more half hitches on top of that. 1, 2, 3. Trim that guy. Oh yeah, not feel strong. We'll find out pretty quickly if it's strong enough or not. Now, time to select our bait of choice. I want to make a few casts with this. This is a wake bait. So I'm going to get him out, and we'll just put the old trusty MR17. That will be what we put on the medium light. I actually fished for some finicky redfish this winter that MR17 was pretty killer for. That would not bite much else. Very good finesse bait for saltwater. What the hell's going on with this camera? MR17. This should be fun. See if they'll come up for him. Maybe gotta let it get closer to the bottom for them to want to bite this thing. I'm hoping that there's like a big trout or something mixed in with these guys. Pretty surprised that did not get a bite. I'll try out of there. I might have grass on here now. What do we got? What do we got? We got something. Don't be a redfish. Be the biggest trout of all time. There's some big head shakes, I know that. Whatever I got on here. It's giving me some... He's feeling like a red though. A nice red. But he feels like a red. Sure am getting some nice head shakes out of him though. That's pretty cool. Head shakes feel good when it's a redfish. Bad when it's a trout. Yeah, that's a nice one. Nicer than any other ones I got. And I don't think it's a coincidence that I got this bigger fish once I changed to a little different presentation. Oh man, he ate that thing too. That's not the best. Hopefully we can release him. But if not, I got a neighbor that would gladly take him. Oh, I think we're gonna be able to get that hook out. He just ate it pretty deep. Come on. All right, I think it's out. Yeah, it's out of him, and it hooked another part of him. Okay, cool. I think he should be okay. Doesn't even look like he's bleeding very much. What a pretty fish. That's a nicer one there. Not a big one, but a little nicer fish. Send him on his way. We're gonna throw the MR17 out there again. Yeah, they like that sucker. Woo. That is a fun bite when they run off with it. I hope this fish doesn't get me into anything too extreme. I definitely know there's some structure in this area because I got snagged on it. And I do not want to lose this bait. Even more so than that, I would prefer not to leave a treble hook in a redfish because that would not go well for him. Although they are pretty tough creatures. Goes a black duck. I might have to take the back hook off this thing. It's probably what I ought to do because they are liking it a little too much. I gotta set him back in the water so he doesn't hurt me with his gill plates. He doesn't have it in his gills or anything. It's in the roof of his mouth. Yeah, we're gonna take the back hook off because they are eating it really, really deep. He bent that hook look at anyway. All right. Now, shout out Sea Money Fishing. Shout out Chris. He fishes his big striper plugs like this a lot of the time to prevent injuring the fish. Well, that worked. Oh, lost him. Oh, oh no. That must have been a bluefish. Darn. Definitely thinking that was a bluefish. Yeah, he shredded me pretty good. Well, at least I don't have to feel bad that a redfish has a treble hook in him. I don't feel so bad leaving a bluefish out there with a treble hook. But why not just tie the other MR17 on, the only other one I have. My brother has lots of them and he's in the Bahamas, so I can go steal them out of his house if I need more. But yeah, my line, I probably already said this, my line on that last fish was super chafed up, but we've gone ahead and taken that rear treble off because they are biting a little too well. And if we miss a bite, it's just fun because I get to get another bite. Let's let it sink for a minute. Wow, what a bite. That one came off. I got him. Over here. Everything's moving around a little bit. As I... I know they're still here. I know for a fact these fish haven't gone anywhere. I don't know for a fact. I feel fairly confident that these fish are still here. Let's see. Wind's picking up, making it a little harder to feel the bites. I think that was a bite. I might have scared the school off. Let's try over here where the little guys were. That was one. Feels like he messed my bait up. But I might have to try to relocate these fish. Or I just made them wise up. Got that one. So there's still a few. Small guy. Let's see if we can get a big one. The big ones are out here, the small ones are in here, is what it seems to be. All right, time to get on another marathon. gonna try to catch for a minute. I guess I really did bump them off. They gotta be right here though. I did slide out a little bit from where I was. My push pole came out of the bottom, so I could have slid out to where the fish had been hanging out feeling safe, and I might have pushed them out of the area. The little guys are still right where they've been, but the nicer fish, not sure what happened to them. Yeah, the small guys are still loaded right there. That is so interesting though, how the big ones left. Sure I didn't get any water on I think my lens should still be in good shape. Twitch, twitch, twitch. The little guys might have wised up. Ooh, there was a bite. That might have been another bite. I got hung on that thing again. Yeah, my bait got pulled down. And I got some crud. See if we can get one though. It felt like a bite over there at least. It might have not been, but I feel like it was. Oh yeah, it was. Let's see if that's where our nicer fish moved off to. I think it is, because that feels like a good one. Yeah, he's definitely bigger than those other ones. Can't get his head up. What do we got here? What do we got? Oh, it's a bluefish. Another bluefish. How weird. Well, I'm glad he didn't get my bait. At least it doesn't seem like he's going to. We'll find out if he got to my line or not. Nope. He did not get to my line. Oh, he's puking bait fish all over. Stop, stop. Nasty. Oh, that was awful. Shout out to Z-Man though. He did get me a little bit. Darn it. Okay, it's a Berkeley wake bait. Give you a shot of it in the water. He just kind of rocks back and forth. See if anybody wants to eat them. It's a very good striper lure. I feel like it should be a good lure for really big trout. Haven't gotten it in the... Oh, what just bit me? Something bit me. Saw its tail come out of the water. Might have been another big blue. I think my... Oh yeah, he fouled me up. Something bit me. Let's try that again. Kind of a bummer. I gotta retie this dude because of that bluefish. Yeah, I probably should. Okay, let's see. I think I need to put a new jerk shad on here. Okay, our redfish are still here. Is this a big one? Yeah, I think it's a big one. And he's pulling me. Stick my pole in the ground a little better. It's a nice fish. We don't know how big he is, but he is not small. I would like to get a look at him. Yeah, he's big. Okay, how big are you, dude? Are you like a well over slot? Can't see very good. Stay on there. Yeah, it's a big fish. Gonna have a hard time with him in this net, I think. Daggum, holy cow. He's got like battle scars and everything. Yeah, that's a nice fish there. It's far from done. Get up here. Ooh, I'm pulling hard on him. There we go. Well, there's an overslot, but he has the most nasty wound. Oh, nasty wound. Holy cow, what did that? There's a sea lice in it. Look at that. There's a sea lice in the freaking wound. Nasty. And old dude was still going strong. was kind of hoping that the wound was from a tag, like from some infection and a tag. Wow, poor guy. Let me get his picture real quick. Yeah, get him unhooked. This is a nice daggone fish. You hear him croaking. I don't know how much over slot he is, but I bet he's like 28 maybe. Water's cold. We'll give him a measure. I have a 26-inch board, so we'll just see how far over the 26-inch board he hangs. Oh yeah, at 26 inches, he's gonna be close to 30, I would say. And there he goes. Ooh, I don't know if you could see that slime on my hands. That old boy was slimy. Well, turns out there's still some fish here. That's nice. Woo! Digging, a little excitement. I love a little bit of excitement. And things are getting a little repetitive. Yeah, it definitely seems like they moved a little further down the point. Yuck. I always tell myself I'm gonna bring a... Oh yeah, there's slime on the... I always tell myself I'm gonna bring a rag. Never do. Get the majority of that crap off of there before I use my clean hoodie. Okay, in business. Long cast over there. Wow, that is an angry fish. Oh, this might be a bluefish. I think I got a bluefish. I can feel his teeth all over my stuff. It's gotta be a big blue. I don't want him to take my jig. I'm gonna take it easy on him. Things are not looking good for the jerk shad. It sure feels like a fish. I just feel the line just grinding on his teeth. Oh gosh. Oh, it's a big trout. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Come here. No! He jumped away from the net. I should have had him right there. Oh gosh, he's about to come off. Get in the net. Get in the freaking net. Got his butt. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. We'll take you from the redfish school. I knew there was one in there. That's why I was throwing that twitch bait over there. What you talking about now? Oh, look at that. Wow, what a beautiful, perfect fit. I'm gonna get a new jerk shad out of here, because my old one is kind of janked up. Gosh, that makes me want to throw that top water a little more. Man, I could feel that line raking across that fish's teeth. And I was so convinced it was a bluefish. But it's probably a good thing that I thought it was a bluefish, because I took it easy on him. And he was not hooked very well. I mean, trout have soft mouths to begin with, so that worked out. Maybe there's an even bigger one up there. Let's find out. That felt like a bite. Making some long casts now. It's a brand new bait rigged on there. Why is it not holding on? Now that feels more redfishy. Feels like a good one too. That's not a redfish. Oh my. Oh my. I do not think this is a redfish. I think this is a monster trout. That's 100% what it is. Another giant trout. Oh, he's not. I mean, he's not giant, but it's another big one. What a place to catch a fish. Woohoo! Oh, I'm having a good time now. First it was drum every cast. Now we're catching big specks. And this is straight up not a good presentation for trout in shallow water, so there might be a bunch of them up there. I mean, I'm throwing a, let's see how long he is, 21 and a half. Just a gorgeous fish. I think I'm gonna try the gosh, I don't know what to do. I guess just freaking throw this thing back in there. This is 30-pound test leader. This water is so clear. It's a 1/4 ounce jig head, way too heavy for what I'm doing. And I'm dogging some big trout on it. It's another one. It's definitely a trout. Oh, he pulled off. That one felt big too. What is going on? They turned into trout. This is insane. Why did this happen? I'm gonna put my treble hook back on the MR. They gotta be freaking stacked up there if they're biting that big bait like that with the heavy jig head. Not big bait, just not a good bait for this situation. Gonna stay backed off of them though. Yeah, I can reach them with that. What do we got? I think we got a big trout. I think this is a big trout. He tail wrapped me? Oh, if this is a trout, it's big. Why were they all redfish at first? This could be a redfish, I don't know. You know, it might be a foul hooked trout. That's what it's starting to feel like. Something doesn't feel right about this fight. Might be a red. If this is a trout, it's a mammoth. Hadn't done any trout head shakes. I wish I could just see if it was a red. That looks like a red, but I can't tell for sure. Because if I can see that it's a red, I'll start pulling harder on him. It's fighting like a red. Yeah, it looks like a redfish. As soon as I put the rear treble back on. Yeah, I'm thinking redfish. Yep, redfish. Yep, that's why he felt like he was foul hooked. That front treble swung around and caught in his chin. Let's try to save this hook without bending. Oh, stop. Make sure he's not tagged or anything. Wow, what a spot of fish. Oh, pulled off. Felt like a red. I can't get my pole to stay in the ground. Trout were there for a second. Now it's redfish again. I don't know. I couldn't tell you what's going on. I think the redfish moved back in. That feels like a redfish too. What is going on? What happened to the trout? Redfish pulled too hard, my wrists hurt. Let's not get hooked. Another slot red. All right, so this hook is a weedless 1/8 ounce. I'll link it down in the description. But I'm just curious about the hookup ratio, really. It's great for fishing through snaggy areas or weedy areas. That's the only reason I got it. But yeah, so he's weedless now. Throw it over here, hopefully catch a big fish. And it's a little lighter than what I've been throwing, so it should be a lot more natural. Man, I was kind of fired up about my trout. I think they all turned into redfish. Can't tell. He's feeling awful redfishy. Yeah, redfish. Well, he liked it. Feels like a redfish. Yep, that's a redfish. Took a while to get that bite. I think I've got them pretty skittish now. It's a nice one. Ah! When I hooked him, I saw one kind of spook a little off to the right. Let's see. There's another one there. Just somewhere right over there. Maybe I just need to slow way down if they're just all stirred up. When the redfish shut down was when the trout bit. So I was hoping to get another trout bite. But that does not seem to be the case. I think I'm gonna tie on a monster topwater and see if I can get a big trout or something, because I've caught plenty of fish. I'm sure I have plenty for a video. Probably gonna do like a hour-long redfish bonanza. Something like that. But it's getting to be the witching hour, so I'm gonna take this big topwater. My leader is about 10 inches long now, but we're gonna rock with it. Well, this might be the end of the video, but if not, you might see me catch something pretty cool. But if this is the end, hope you enjoyed. And I'm gonna kind of commit to throwing the big topwater for a while. See if there's a big trout out here that wants to eat it.